Good evening, everybody. We are here to talk about at-home workout number 6. This will be the workout of the day for Thursday, March 19th. We have a little bit of an outdoor workout for you today. I know it's going to be a little rainy in the morning. It's supposed to clear up midday, so hopefully right around 11 o'clock lunchtime, everyone can get outside and do this workout, maybe with friends and family.
Yeah, so the warm-up for today is going to be 3 rounds of 10 ragdolls to overhead. So Nikki's going to give me a ragdoll, so she just comes down nice and loose, stands up and reaches way up over her head. 10 times, just kind of getting your blood flowing. Then we're going to go right into 10 push-ups. So she's going to come on down, get into that good tight core, fire away, get the shoulders moving a little bit. Then she's going to drop down and hit some scorpions on the pavement. She's thrilled about it. So she spreads those arms out, and then she's going to pull one foot, reach it across to the hand. Cool. And this is about the pace we're going for here. Just trying to loosen up your back a little bit, get everything moving. And then 5 vertical jumps. So she's just going to sweep her arms down low and then jump up in the air and reach for the sky. You could also hit some tuck jumps, where she pulls her knees up real high. If you rip through 3 rounds of that, your body will be starting to get pretty warm. And then from there, we get to a specific warm-up because this is our first weighted warm-up at home. So before we get into the specific warm-up, you need some heavy object. Ideally, we're shooting for like 30 to 100 pounds. In this case, Nikki's going to be using a bag of kitty litter. It's about 40 pounds, stuffed into a duffel bag. Carver is using a gallon of apple juice. And I'll be using a good old stump for the workout. You could be using firewood, backpack full of books, if you've got a log, a rock, if you're lucky enough to have a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a barbell at home. If you're doing barbells, these look a whole lot like clean and jerks, in which case you can be using like 135 for guys and 95 pounds for ladies, something in that neighborhood. But once you've got your weighted object, now we're going to get to our specific warm-up just to start to get a feel for it. You're going to open up with 10 deadlifts, so you got to find some handles on that object. Start to move it with a good straight spine. Then we're going to go for 2 ground to shoulder. Nikki's going to put this thing up to her right shoulder, and then back to the floor, and then up to her left. Cool. And then the main event. The actual workout's going to be 3 minutes of ground to overhead, 1 minute of rest, 2 minutes of ground to overhead, 1 minute rest, and 1 minute of ground to overhead. So just continue getting warm. She's going to give me 2 ground to overhead with this bag. She'll come down, go clean and jerk style, so up to her chest first, and then press it up overhead. Then back down, over the other shoulder, press it up overhead. Give me 1 more turn sideways, Nikki. Notice her back as she comes down. It's a really straight spine position.
Bend your knees.
Yeah, bend those knees.
Get your back chest through.
You want to avoid that and shoot for what Nikki's doing here. Up to her chest, and then pop it up overhead. Yeah.
All right.
Focus on that. As you get into it. So you want to have that fairly heavy object, go ripping through 3 minutes rest, 2 minutes rest, 1 minute rest.
Score you're going to post is total reps completed, as well as what kind of objects you used. Estimate the weight if you don't have a way to actually weigh it.
Yeah. When all is said and done, hit the cash out.
Yes. So for the cash out, you can take a breath after this is done. If you did it right, you're going to be pretty out of breath and panting for a while. Which is not the ideal time to hold something up to your chest. So as soon as your breathing moderates, you're going to pick up that odd object, pull it up to the chest, and it's like strongman style. Your goal is to go for a walk with your object. Wave to all the neighbors. You're seeing how far can you go. Now if you can go more than 400 meters, you probably didn't pick a heavy enough object, so you can supplement it for the cash out, right? If you pick that up and think, man, I could walk a mile with this, go ahead for the cash out and see if you can't up it to something a little bit heavier. You're going to do 2 times max distance carry. So I'm envisioning you take it, you walk down the road, wherever your biceps are aching, you can't breathe anymore, you put it down, rest, pick it up, and try to bring it back home. Okay, that's it for the actual workload today. We do have just some cool down for you.
Yeah, Nikki's going to demo a seated spinal twist. So you'll recognize this from like any of high school sports. She crosses 1 foot over the other, catches her elbow on that knee, and twists and looks behind her and gets a good long twist. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other. And then we're going to go to a sit and reach stretch. So she'll just put those feet out straight in front of her, dive forward, just kind of ragdoll it again, and just get that good, easy stretch. 1 minute there, and then 1 minute, same move, but with a straddle position. So those feet go wide, and then reach real far forward. Nice, Carver. And then that is your workout.
One thing, if your back is bothering you from those clean and jerks, on this sit and reach, instead of keeping the legs totally straight, just put a little bit of bend in them and lean forward. That's going to help you feel it stretch out a little more in that low back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your workout for the day.
Want to see all the awesome objects you guys chose, so again, post your total reps completed, the object you used, and we'd love if you could include a picture either directly in blog comments, email us, text us, put it on Facebook. This should be a fun one for you guys today.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Okay, thanks.